What's up, everybody? Ian here. Glad you can all join me for a new episode of Halloween Wars. This is episode 3. This is called Which Gets a New Ride. So, this one's going to be interesting because last episode, all the worst displays that I hated actually won. And at the end, with the display that actually broke, instead of getting sent home, they got saved. And a regular team with a perfectly great display, but a bad concept, they got sent home. So it was very crazy. So glad you can all join me. Please like and sub. I'm sure you like my shirt there. So this one, I don't know what to expect anymore, because apparently your display could break and you could still win or still get saved. So I don't know. But it's starting right now, guys. Let's do this. Please like and sub. All right, here we go. Oh, and who the special guest is. I know who it is, but can you guess who the special guest is?
That earned you the win.
We're feeling unstoppable right now. Walking back into the kitchen,
There we go.
I'm so disappointed. We're in the bottom two.
Here is the
I gotta get my pumpkin in there.
We really need to go much bigger because we haven't won a single one yet.
teams. Welcome back.
And my little alien friend here.
Charm, am I right? Wrong. It's going to be even more horrifying. For
So there's Jonathan Bennett, the host.
Tonight, 2 more grueling rounds of competition. Whoever wins the first
So this is episode number 3. So how many people are left? How many
After that
groups?
second round, one
I think
more
4.
team is going to be headed to the graveyard. So, let's
1,
head
2,
right
3.
now.
4. I was right.
Come here.
So here we go with the small scare, and he's gonna introduce the special guest judge.
In the normal world, there's nothing more comforting than
That's a creepy looking fake dog.
But this isn't the normal
That
world.
reminds me of the new Pet Cemetery trailer.
When the local
Anybody see that?
goes mad and turns our adorable friends from the animal kingdom into horrifying
So the
mutated monsters.
first scare challenge has to do with scary animals.
He's cute, right? So right now, we want
So
you to
scary
create
pets
your
that turned evil.
to create your own version of the most wretched and utterly uncuddly creature.
The uncuddly
Mutation.
kind of pet.
Bloody brilliant. We've got to win this.
You have got 45 minutes. And you're
45 minutes starts
now.
now.
Seriously?
Here they go.
Like, have a second for one
So let's say the IDs. You can watch it along with me. This is a live commentary. I'm not going to show the screen. I do not want to get copyright strikes. So just in case, all fair use and all that, blah, blah, blah. So the candid cadavers, let's see their idea. So they're going to do a pig, half pig, half chicken, experiment gone wrong, with a balloon on its curly tail. I don't know. Is that scary? That didn't look scary. Oh no, and he's going to use a big pumpkin in 45 minutes to carve it? No way. He ain't finishing that. That doesn't even look scary. He said supposed to be like creepy, wretched. He used the word wretched. That's cuddly. That's like funny. It's like for children.
Orly is making one of the biggest sugar pieces ever seen on Halloween Wars.
It's a nice looking balloon. Oh,
And he broke the balloon almost. I thought he dropped it. So now the grave expectations.
I'm from New York. Rats are everywhere. So we're taking
So they're going with rats
with another kind of
mixed with a cockroach.
We're gonna call it rat.
That does look a little bit more creepy.
I'm making the
It does not look cuddly at all, because bugs and cockroaches, they're not cuddly. But pigs and chickens, they're cuddly.
Piece is pretty important.
Plus the rat head looks scary.
When you get your chunk cut out for the body,
So I like their idea better than the pig and the chicken. So if you're joining me, guys, please like and sub.
He's been eating old Chinese takeout.
it's really good.
We've listened to the judges, and we're actually going to create one.
I think they got saved last time. Their display broke,
We're just gonna make a great
and they still got saved.
Hey, teams, time to say hello to your
Oh, the new guest celebrity judge.
Shin Min Lee.
So you got Shin Min Lee,
Makeup artist
who's
and
very
director.
mean, and you got Todd Tucker, the director. He's nice.
Special guest judge
But
for
special
you.
guest judge,
Creator of Masters of Horror and the writer from
the writer of Hocus Pocus, Mick Garris.
He's behind the movie.
I love Hocus Pocus. I used to watch that as a kid. It was on TV yesterday, and I watched it. I always have to watch that film to get me in the mood for Halloween. The atmosphere, it's so Halloweeny and trick-or-treaty. So now the next team, they're doing what? An armadillo? What? That's not scary.
I'm carving the outer shell and the hands for this. Attaching the hands now. I'm gonna start painting really soon. I gotta finish the bubbles to the
So they're doing an armadillo mutation of something. I don't know. Oh, it's half sheep, half armadillo, and the sheep has red eyes. I don't know. I'm not sure the judges are going to know it's an armadillo. I don't know. Oh, it's a llama. I thought it was a sheep.
Oh wow!
It's a llama.
That looks good. That looks so good.
I'm gonna spectate to make the spider monkey body for this design.
Spider monkey. So the next team is doing a spider and a monkey face. Get it, a spider monkey? That's clever. I'll give them that. And plus, spiders are not cuddly, and the monkey head doesn't look cuddly. So I like this one. The last two I like. The one with the pig and the chicken, the one after that, the llama and the armadillo, double. So you guys let me know what you think. There's the sheep and the spider body. That's scary. Then the spider monkey. That's scary. And then there was another one I forgot. Oh, the cockroach with the something head on it was scary. So they're hoping that first team is hoping that balloon with the pig is like, with the hanging off the pig's tail. They're hoping that the balloon is going to impress the judges. What the judges are going to be impressed about is being scary, not cute and cuddly pig.
Thanks for putting sticks in it.
You are most welcome.
Thank you.
The spider monkey is gonna be the winning design because we're gonna have a.
Wow, that spider monkey's huge.
Joined assembly, so we have to catch up to her. Soon as
Everyone's going big for the small scare challenge. You only got 45 minutes.
And just pop in.
There's no reason to be going big right
We're
now.
gonna blend them together to make it look like one.
Try to get the detail. Try to get it scary.
10 minutes left.
10 minutes now.
10 minutes. I have to put the tail on. Oh my gosh.
I don't think the balloon
I'm disgusting.
made up of
Got the teeth in.
blown glass.
You guys.
I don't think it's gonna stay. It's gonna be too heavy
Yeah.
on that little teeny weeny tail.
A cockroach and a rat.
Oh, the rat cockroach team.
Just really gruesome. I'm gonna put some.
That one looks creepy.
Now I'm molding this rat.
If you just joined me, guys, please like and sub.
Cut the body out.
I'm almost at 100 subscribers. I'm 2 away. 2 more subscribers. That's all I need.
Oh Jesus. Clyde's pumpkin isn't big enough.
Oh, no.
A back plate.
So now the one with the rat and the cockroach, he used a pumpkin that's too small, and he only has less than 10 minutes.
Brought to you by Party City.
So now it's a commercial. So we can recap what happened, or we can talk about anything you guys want to. Just let me know. But so this one, they got to make creepy, scary pet animals that are like mutated, experiments gone wrong. So I'm going with, I don't know, let me see. Either the spider monkey, but it looks like a spider, but the monkey face doesn't really look like a monkey face. So they might not understand it like the judges, especially Shin Min Lee. Because Shin Min Lee, she's so mean. But I like the celebrity guest judge, the Mick Garris, who's the writer of Hocus Pocus. I love that film. It was just on yesterday. I watch it every Halloween. That movie, I put on my top 10 Halloween list of Halloween movies you must watch. Like on Halloween or leading up to Halloween to get you in the Halloween spirit. Another one you have to watch is the Charlie Brown, the Great Pumpkin. You gotta watch that. There's a lot. There's the Lost Boys you gotta watch. There's so many. But you gotta check that on my channel, Adrian Alex Poe on YouTube, because I have a bunch of, Halloween movie countdowns. Oh, hey, thanks for joining me. K-Trix, how you doing? Yeah, that's my favorite. Charlie Brown, yeah. That's a classic. I always watch it every time they put it on TV. I even got it on DVD. I got all the Charlie Brown holiday specials. The Christmas, the Halloween, the Great Pumpkin. I'm good, you're good, we're all good. So I was just talking about the guest judge. He's the director of Hocus Pocus. And I used to watch that as a kid, and I still watch that now. It was just on yesterday. And I always watch that to put me in the mood. What other Halloween movies do you watch, like on Halloween or leading up to Halloween, to get you in the mood? I watched The Lost Boys, Charlie Brown's The Great Pumpkin. Let's see, what else? What else we have to watch? All the classic slasher movies, stuff like that. So I'm a huge slasher movie fan. But in general, I love all horror movies. But, so yeah. And they have to do for this episode, it's episode 3, having to do with some witches or something. But it's a commercial right now. And I think they're back from commercial. Here we go. So this one team that's doing like a half spider, half rat display, they got a pumpkin that's too small, and it's not going to work, and there's less than 10 minutes left.
Much better.
At least we can have a front. We didn't plan for this. This could be a deadly mistake.
So thanks for joining me. We're going to be judging along with the judges.
Our idea is to combine the
So look at this team. They got a half llama, half armadillo. I don't think it's going to work.
This foam, nobody's going to be able to tell it has rabies. Coming in with the
It's got red eyes to let you know that it has rabies. 5 minutes left, guys. 5 minutes. So now they're doing a spider monkey. It's a good spider body with the head of a monkey, but it doesn't look like a monkey. It has monkey lips and a bunch of 4, 5, or 6 spider eyes. It kind of looks like a monkey. I don't know. But they're adding a mini victim head, like a little person's head that the spider is grabbing on and spin into a web. So I think that's pretty cool. I think the winner's either going to be the spider monkey or the cockroach with the rat head on. It's either going to be between them two. But this team with the half pig, half chicken, no, it's too cute. The judges said it's got to be creepy and scary and disgusting. They're putting on the blown sugar balloon on the pigtail. I don't think it's going to hold. It's too heavy. Less than 5 minutes. Hey, 2 people watching. Hey, how you doing? Please like and subscribe if you're joining me. This is a live commentary. I'm not going to show the screen to get any hit with a copyright strike, but we can watch it together and react together and judge together. Here we go. The balloon held. The balloon on that dumb pig thing actually held. So now the judging begins.
The judges wanted to see your most gut-wrenching animal mutation. All right, Zesty Zombies, you're up.
Our deranged vet wanted to create a man-eating hybrid spider monkey. The body is cake and fondant. Spiderweb is pulled sugar. The eyes are...
So this one looks good. The spider monkey looks good, but I'm not sure if the judges are going to know that the head is a monkey.
The monkey elements that you have
in the face, I totally get what you're going.
Okay, so Todd Tucker, he likes it.
A face carved into a banana.
Genius. And Shelby, you're like a fairy princess with mad feed skills or something.
I thought I've seen it all, but I've never seen a carved banana. That's amazing. A couple notes. I'd like to see just a little glint in the eyes, and because of the spider.
Of course, Shinmin has a problem with it because she said the monkey head doesn't really look like a monkey.
Really impressive. Brave expectation.
She's so tough. Shinmin is so tough.
Veterinarian has decided to concoct an adorable rat roach. Their head is modeling chocolate and fondant. The legs and the antennas out of sugar. This roach body is pumpkin.
I love the legs. I love the antenna, but you have a very stark contrast with the ears and the tail. Overall, this looks a little disjointed.
The body and the face, there's some character there, but I feel like you guys could have pushed it a little further and given me a little bit more detail.
So they didn't like that half rat, half cockroach. I liked it, but none of the judges liked it. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Please like and sub. Now look at this. Come on. Half llama, half armadillo. What? What the hell?
The sugar is the eyes and the rapid foam coming out of the mouth.
I really like the character of this llama head. The foam coming out of the mouth, I think, was a little unsuccessful. I can tell you're a real classically trained sugar artist. That is the problem. You're too polished. We need to, like, dirty you up.
I like the paint job that you have on the armadillo. I would have liked it if you had taken the color of the llama and carried it down so it felt like it was more of a melding rather than two separate pieces brought together.
See, they're not liking it.
But it does look like two different.
Yeah, silly judges.
Together.
Candied cadavers?
Pig wants to be a pig that flies, but instead the crazy vet turns him into a pig that swims. Disappointed, he walks around.
And the pig display is too cute.
The element is the pig's body. Isomalt eyes, blown sugar balloon, modeling chocolate duck feet.
How can we not talk about this balloon? This is the biggest blown sugar piece that we've seen on all the seasons of Halloween Wars. You're going to be remembered for this piece. And Arlen, stylistically, you definitely have the smoother style, but here I would definitely like to see more definition in your carving.
The balloon's beautiful. The eyes on
So they like the balloon.
come to life. Very realistic.
I think it is.
Wow, they actually liked the pig, but it wasn't scary.
Teams, we'll meet you right back here in just a minute with the decision.
Our design is going to win it because of that massive sugar balloon. We've got this. We set it up this time.
So I guess the balloon, because it didn't break,
We're the best of the best.
really impressed the judges.
It's the most
So now they're going to a commercial break. So you guys let me know what you think so far. We could recap what happened, in the episode, or we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. We can talk about horror movies or anything. Just let me know in the chat. But what are some other horror movies that you guys like to watch to get you in the mood leading up to Halloween, or just on Halloween? What are some of your favorite horror movies? My favorite horror movies, I got a huge list. But my favorite horror movie of all time, it's The Exorcist. Anybody see The Exorcist? It's pretty scary. I also like The Thing by John Carpenter. The remake stunk. Let's see what else. I like American Werewolf in London. Anybody see that? That's pretty good. Halloween, of course, with Michael Myers. I like the first original. I like the second one. The Thing, yeah. You like The Thing? Cool. Hey, Eric, man, how you doing? Thanks for joining me. But yeah, The Thing, it's really good. And actually, it was The Thing by John Carpenter was a remake from the original 1950s, 1954, The Thing from Another Planet, which was in black and white. And I actually saw that. It was pretty good, but it's like an old school monster movie, black and white. And it was the story, The Thing from Another Planet, was by the novel by Arthur C. Clarke. But that's the nerd the horror nerd in me coming out. So anyways, but The Shining I love to watch at Halloween. Now that movie's really disturbing. But The Shining. Oh, Pet Sematary, the original. Did anybody see the new Pet Sematary trailer, the remake for that? I actually did a live reaction on my channel, so definitely check it out. But, I mean, it was good. They're going in a whole different direction. But I don't know why they're making a remake, because the original movie was already scary and creepy as it is. But it was like in 1989. It wasn't that long time ago. But everything now these days is a remake, reboot, reimagine, prequel, sequel. I mean, come on. Can't you come up with something original? But I liked it because it kind of had like a Strangers feel to it. Because you had these creepy kids in animal masks at the pet cemetery burying pets. And then they go into the house and they like invade the house. So it was weird. But then you had John Lithgow. And I like him. He's a good actor. But so yeah. Let's see what else. What other some? Let me know what other horror movies you guys are into. What about Tremors, Graveyard Shift, Cat's Eye? They're all what do you call them? Stephen King. I like the old Stephen King. The new Stephen King, I haven't read too much of his stuff, but so you guys, I don't know if you read the new Stephen King, let me know. But if you're joining me right now, it's a commercial. So I'm just trying to chat it up with you guys. Please like and sub. I'm almost at 100 subscribers. I'm just 2 away. I need 2 more. So if you're into horror movies, horror movie reviews, and I'm a writer who writes horror screenplays and writing tips and just a whole bunch of fun stuff, I think the next couple of videos I'm going to do, it's a video series of all the old school cartoons and the Halloween specials. You know, Doug, remember Doug and Our Real Monsters and Are You Afraid of the Dark? And we're back from the commercial. Yeah, House on Haunted Hill. That was a good one too. So now they're going to make their decision on the Small Scare challenge. Who won? I think the Spider Monkey. I don't know. The Zesty Zombies. The Spider Monkey won. I knew it. I told you. Haha. So now you got the main challenge.
They always use that boring old broom.
So now they're doing, it's about a witch. Witch gets a new ride instead of her old flimsy broom. You got to put her on something new. A new ride.
So now we want you to combine your skills to create an out-of-this-world witch's new ride.
So let's see what they come up with.
Make sure to incorporate some deliciously
And they have to incorporate a delicious snack.
of a witch's brew. You've got just 5 hours.
5 hours. That sounds like a lot of time,
Witchy wit.
but it's not.
Time starts.
Time starts now. Let's do this. Someone's getting eliminated.
Here we go.
What's something that's like really cool and witchy, but that's
So let's see what they come up with.
sea witch looking type.
Okay, what if she was like flying over the forest and she hears like whimpering and here's the beast?
What? So the Monsters of Mayhem, what they come up with.
She finds a giant beast caught in an animal.
So a witch riding a giant beast in the forest. A giant dragon. That looks really big. He's getting one of the biggest pumpkins they got. So he's going to carve a gigantic small witch on a giant. He's getting 2 gigantic pumpkins, putting it together. He's making a gigantic, like, sea creature or dragon. That actually sounds pretty cool, but can they pull it off in 5 hours? I don't know.
The guys who wrote Hocus Pocus is here. This witch has to be just right.
Sabrina's making our witch out of Bryce Field.
But the witch is like this big. The witch is like this big. And the dragon is like this big. It looks weird.
Y'all are both going to be working with me today?
After winning
So the Zesty Zombies, let's see what they come up with.
We're going to solidify our position.
They won the small scare.
We're trying to defy gravity.
So our concept is a bad witch steals the ZZ-1000 broom board, flying away.
So a witch riding
People want to see what I'm capable
a
of.
surfboard, a rocket-powered surfboard that looks like a coffin. It's a good concept, but is it good enough for the judges to like enough to win? So a witch riding a coffin, rocket-powered surfboard.
The broom board is made with rice cereal and fun.
It's a broom board with fire coming out the back.
A skull, and the base of the board is going to have flames.
It doesn't look aerodynamic. It might fall apart. I don't know. Because they're trying to put it like this. And then the witch sits like this. So the Grave Expectations, let's see what their idea is. Okay, so there's a witch riding a bat motorcycle. So it's like a half bat, half motorcycle with the witch looking kind of hot, actually. I like that one so far. Let me know in the chat which display idea you like so far.
Dog at the fire hydrant factory.
Clyde will be making our gas tank as well as the front of it, which is going to be the bat head carved out of pumpkin. The past
So it's like the motorcycle has a bat head and the rest is a motorcycle. And you have like a witch riding a motorcycle.
I can't put my arms and legs on.
Am I in danger?
No, never.
Jules is going to cast the moon. She's going to make eyes for the bat.
I'm working the wand right now.
And she's also making this with sugar staff. It's going to have a blown sugar orb, and for the staff handle, so it's going to be a really cool.
And the display for the back actually is pretty cool
I
too.
love Halloween awards.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I'd throw that away.
I would throw it away too.
What?
We've decided to do
So the Candid Cadavers, let's see their idea.
Stick dealership to buy her new broom.
What?
And she's tossing her old broom into the ocean.
Yeah, we're gonna go for more of a.
This doesn't even make sense. They're making a shipwrecked witch with no broom and nothing. She's just in the middle of the ocean. I think they're the ones going home.
But I immediately start working on the Cape Rocks.
So you have a witch riding like a raft in the ocean, like Castaway, like Tom Hanks. A shipwreck.
I love it.
Some story on my sugar.
I think they're going home.
Charlie's going to do a poured sugar ocean and all those gorgeous sugar waves crashing on shore. Are they supposed
She's like the witch is supposed to be riding something instead of her broom. So she's riding a shipwreck, a raft in the ocean?
I'm done with my
Nah.
last Halloween lobsters. That's it.
They're going home.
Fly! 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 Whoa!
What?
Whew, that didn't work. 3 hours.
3 hours left, guys.
There's a lot of straw in here.
How long do you think until you're done?
Maybe 20 minutes and then jump over to the body. The body's going to be made of one big pumpkin with scales carved right into it. The beast will have 2 legs in front, then I'll use a smaller pumpkin to do the feet. The beast has large sugar eyes that Caesar's going to make.
Sabrina's like this quiet little mouse, and I did not expect to see robust creations out of her.
So I think that the witch riding the motorcycle bat is gonna win.
Right now, but that worries me.
Moving on to my witch. That have her done.
Now that I'm done with the surfboard, I'm going to move on to my witch. Made out of cereal treat and Molly chocolate. Wrapped in fun. Whew, I got a lot to do.
I'm going to get the other eye in.
I'm just live tweeting, guys.
He has a lot of pumpkin work to do. He's supposed to be making 2 characters. He needs to start hustling.
I don't want to mess up his eyes, so I'm taking my time.
We're just gonna make this whole thing purple with little icing. I still have to do the flames, and I still have to do my tasting element, and I'm stressed.
So yeah, I'm just working on.
So time is running down, running out. This shipwreck witch is.
I will be sculpting
And,
her body out of modeling chocolate and rice cereal treats.
Hey guys, I'm gonna start my tasting element.
Orly is making chocolate barnacles,
Right now, I'm in the process of talking moves, you guys.
milk chocolate mousse with a fresh raspberry stem.
So I made my prediction.
Because our witch's name is Witch Hazel.
I think that the bat motorcycle with the witch riding it is gonna win, and the shipwreck witch is gonna go home. But anything could happen because last episode, the worst displays won and got saved.
It's nice and textured.
It's touching your stuff a little bit.
Alright guys, I have my marshmallow base whipping.
Our tasting element is going to be an orange brandy marshmallow.
Make some tasting.
She's making these tiny little chocolate cups and then pipe the marshmallow inside it and served with magic milk. Magic milk is like a white hot chocolate that when you add candy food.
So if you're just joining me, guys, please like and subscribe.
On anything that isn't liquid. So when
This is episode 3, live commentary of Halloween Wars.
Alright, now it's time, Clive, to put the fat head on now. If you want to try it, we need to do it now.
I'm working on it.
I check on Clive and he's still not ready to put that fat head
So
on.
now the tension
And I really need
is
to
starting to
understand
pick up because the teams are arguing. They're saying we gotta hurry up
something on the
because they need to put that bat head on top of the motorcycle, but he's not ready with the bat head yet.
Get that fat head on the cake. Our witch is gonna have
So the British redhead girl is arguing with the pumpkin carver guy. He's like, hurry up with the bat head, let's do this. So now they're trying to put it on, but it's too heavy, it's too big, and it's not gonna hold, guys.
At this point, what can we do?
She lost it. So it's a commercial right now. So with the commercial, we could recap what happened in the episode, or we could talk about anything you guys want to. So just let me know in the chat. We were talking about all the horror movies, like your favorite horror movies. What do you like to watch at Halloween to put you in the mood? Oh, and I was doing, I'm going to do like a series of videos on my channel, Adrian Alex Poe on YouTube, of all the old cartoons with the Halloween specials. Remember Pete and Pete, the Halloween special? Who remembers Pete and Pete? Who remembers Doug? Who remembers Clarissa Explains It All? This is old school, guys. Come on. Who remembers it? Come on. Are You Afraid of the Dark? I love that show. It wasn't as scary as Tales from the Crypt because Are You Afraid of the Dark was for kids. What about Rugrats? Let's see, what else? Remember Double Dare? That's going way back. Remember Hey Dude? Remember Salute Your Shorts? Come on, guys. Oh, I used to love them so much. They're not on TV anymore. I think Doug is still on. Rugrats is still on. Angry Beavers is still on. Remember Real Monsters? Remember that? But yeah, I'm going to do a bunch of like videos talking about the Halloween specials for each of those cartoons. What about Rocko's Modern Life? Who remembers that? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, remember that? So yeah, if you guys can think of some or remember that you used to watch as a kid, let me know. But if you just joined me right now, please like and sub. It's a commercial right now. So I'm just live tweeting. And let's see, what else can we talk about? Are there any like good horror movies coming out other than Halloween? You know, the new movie with Jamie Lee Curtis. I pray it's good because you got nothing but remakes and reboots and sequels and prequels. And this one's going to be a sequel to the original. They're going to like discount number 2 through like 6, 7, even the Rob Zombie. They're not even counting that. So I hope it's good, but because I heard the early reviews and it's really good, but who knows? And you know, if it does good, it's going to do a sequel to that. But is Jamie Lee Curtis going to be in it, or is she going to die? I don't know. Plus, Michael is getting really old. Michael Myers is getting really old, but here we go. I think we're coming back from commercial. Yup. So we're back from commercial, and you have one of the teams arguing, Grave Expectations, they're arguing because
Time is running out.
they have to put this big bat head on top of a motorcycle, but it's too big and heavy and it's not staying on.
Another pump
So what they're gonna do, they have to recarve it.
that we can mount on the front that's going to cover this plate.
These look like they'll fit, right?
So they scrapped the big bat head
As like the front.
and they're trying to carve a smaller one, or just something to cover that big gaping hole in front of the motorcycle.
For the tasting
That was a miscalculation by the pumpkin carver.
tart cranberry sauce served in a white chocolate brain.
So for their dessert, they're making a brain with like a tart
Honey is taking a long time to
berry
form character, and he's still-
strawberry sauce inside of a brain. Sounds good.
Can't do another pumpkin.
But he realizes he doesn't have time to do a second character. Since we
Great,
only
so
have
the
time
other
to do
team
these characters,
Who's doing the witch with the rocket-powered surfboard
much simpler,
coffin thing?
but we have to-
They were gonna have two pumpkins like waving bye to the witch, but they ran out of time and they can only do one pumpkin
One
now.
of the things I'm worried about is placing the witch on the board.
Look at that, that surfboard coffin thing doesn't even look stable, and they're placing this witch diagonal on the pumpkin like this. It's not gonna stay, guys. It's not stable enough.
I'm letting go.
It's stayed for now. It's stable for now. Good going, Zesty Zombies.
I'm working on the
But when they gotta pick it up and move it,
I poured my ice milk.
it's not staying.
Shelby,
You guys like my shirt, please like and subscribe. Nice pumpkin shirt.
Shelby really needs to get these sugar pieces on.
My ice milk's finally. Oh my god! I just burned my hand.
She just burned her hand
Shelby
on the melted sugar.
ice melt and burns her hand.
Jeez,
not a show.
my hand just really hurt.
What?
He's looking like
She's the one that was crying last episode.
What?
I don't know if I can pull it.
God, no flames.
She stopped pulling the sugar. She gave up.
cannot pull these sugar flames.
I might make the flames out of a mixture of wafer paper and ice.
She's gonna scrap
That's
the melted sugar because she burnt herself bad. And she's like, I can't work no more. So she's gonna do it after. She's gonna make the flames out of wafer paper, sugar wafer
Our
paper.
witch is going to be riding on the back of this giant monster. We're really hoping to create an entire world instead of just an object that a witch rides. All right? Here. 1, 2, 3.
So now the team with the big like dragon creature, it's massive.
It'll be interesting to see if it all comes together.
With the witch riding on top of the dragon.
And it also takes up a huge part of the stage. If we're going to sell this thing as a giant piece,
I might have to take back my guess. I think they might win.
Okay, now we're talking.
That's big time.
That's a big creature. That's pretty cool.
we got to make this a nighttime scene because they said on Clown vs. Zombies, daytime was not that scary.
Make it spooky.
I decided to give her red hair just because I felt like it would really make her stand out.
The sculpting that Sabrina did on this witch's face was absolutely flawless.
I've been doing great on tasting element with you guys.
I'm just live tweeting,
For
guys.
the tasting element, Caesar's making
Follow me on Adrian Alex Paul on Twitter.
an orange caramel filling.
It's beautiful. Smells like orange caramel. Looks like that witch's brew that we all love.
He's gonna put this in a chocolate shell and use it as the top of a mushroom for our scene.
Love it, love it, love it. Came out perfectly.
Teams, you have 1 hour.
Oh my gosh, 1 hour.
Don't stop working.
1 hour left, guys. You only have 1 hour left.
These details in deep, and it's just kind of throwing her broom down. Like, I don't need that broom anymore.
We've decided to do a sea witch who has just purchased her new broom and she's tossing her old broom into the ocean.
Oh, my.
The team with the sea witch.
Arlen is sculpting
Nah.
the witch's face using our chocolate skull as a base and covering that with some modeling chocolate, adding those witchy details.
Oh, looking good, darling.
For the witch's clothes, I throw on some edible fabric and then finish it off by using a blowtorch to age and burn some of the edges to give it that old tattered look. I'm gonna
So
make
the
some
witch
haircut.
You got
that's
it.
like on that
Whether you like it or not.
that shipwreck, like the witch looks good. But the display itself, the whole shipwreck and ocean and raft,
Because that means we have
it's just not doing it for me, guys.
to put all the finishing details on.
I wonder what the judges. I think Shinmin Lee's gonna be super tough.
Sit down, sit down, sit down. We just need to have a center. All right, I'm going to finish manage the wheel, then I'll come figure out that job.
I'm getting nervous, guys, because the witch riding the motorcycle with the bat head, it's not looking good.
Right now, we need to focus on getting the
We're
headline.
gonna try and put it on though, right?
Put what on?
The pumpkin.
It's on. The head is on.
No, up on the
We
platform.
can't put it. It's not gonna work. That's
Yeah,
why the headlight's going on.
no, we're at least gonna try.
They're starting to argue again because that witch riding the motorcycle is just not working for them.
On a motorcycle.
No jiggle.
I can't not jiggle. It's not attached to anything, and this motorcycle needs a second wheel.
Just move this over just a hair.
At this point, we're pretty much all arguing. The tire needs to go here.
Sticks out.
Yeah, the tire was supposed to go down there. We've got this pole in the way, and Clive wants to force the wheel, and we can't do that. The wheel is going to touch it. We can't have the wheels positioned in the wrong way. We're running out of options.
So now they're going to a commercial. So I'm just live tweeting. Let me finish up right here. So I think I have to take back my prediction. I think it's too late now. I can't go back on it, but from what it's looking, I think the witch riding that dragon creature is gonna win. It's gonna be a toss-up. It's gonna be real close between the witch riding the dragon creature and the witch riding the motorcycle with the bat head. Because I think the mistake that team made, they made the bat head too big and it wasn't staying, so I had to go back to the drawing board, get another smaller pumpkin and recarve it or do something, I don't know. But when they put it all together right at the end, it didn't look as great as when they showed the picture, like when they did the drawing. In the drawing, it looked awesome. But when they put it all together, I don't know, it wasn't as good as the witch riding the dragon, because that dragon creature, that thing is huge. That's made out of 2 gigantic pumpkins and then like 3 or 4 other medium-sized pumpkins for the legs and another pumpkin for the tail. But the other 2 teams, because there's only 4 left, and I think less than an hour now. I think it's 30 minutes left. But the other 2 teams, the one riding the witch with the surfboard, the coffin surfboard with the fire coming out of it, it's good, but they had to scrap another pumpkin that like it was like a bystander, like looking at the witch as she was flying off. They were gonna have 2, but they're running out of time, so they had to scrap one and just do 1 pumpkin. The witch, like on the surfboard, looks cool, and it's cool that it's like aerodynamic. It's like weird. It's kind of like this, like the witch is like, here's the surfboard, and the witch is like riding on top like this, and it looks cool. It looks like she's actually taking off. But is it good enough to beat the dragon, the witch riding the dragon? And is it good enough to beat the witch riding the motorcycle with the bat head? But the team, I'm still sticking by my prediction that the team with the witch on the shipwreck, they're going home. Guaranteed. But, I mean, who knows? Because, here we go. They're going back. Back from commercial. Here we go.
We're running out of options. We can't have the wheels positioned.
So now this is the team with the motorcycle witch and the bat head. They're having problems because the bat head is too big and they can't put on the wheel.
That's the best thing we can do.
He's going to be a police officer.
They can't put on the front wheel because the bat head is too big.
My flames look a mess.
And I'm looking at it.
Now you have the team with the witch riding the surfboard, and the girl who cried last episode is the same girl that burnt her hand on the pulled sugar.
Wait for paper with orange paint and then putting it on.
Come on, guys, let's go. Push.
Come on, guys.
Musa. poured sugar ocean, gorgeous sugar waves, sugar lobster, and sugar flowers. Orly is an amazing sugar artist.
I'm gonna put
So the team with the shipwreck, they're doing all the different sugar-blown lobsters and crabs, but the actual witch on the raft looks stupid. I'm sorry. Tell me what you think, guys.
Yes, it is. Can we maybe get your help putting some pieces on?
Yeah, he's okay.
The witch's arms are done in a rush, the legs are cracked, the feet are dangling, hanging off. The houses, they were going to have windows, but at this point, I just don't think we're going to get to it. Right, okay, you done? What's happening, man? Miscommunication.
You have 1 minute to finish.
1 minute, guys. This is it. And then the other team with the motorcycle witch, they're arguing. They're like, what are you doing? The head is too big. It's not fitting. The wheel is not fitting on. They're not going to finish in time.
Do you want me to hold that for you?
Yeah.
Just to block your lady, right?
The flames are coming off, Shell.
Kim, what do you think to put these on the left side?
Just put it on.
Scene's just so empty. What else can we throw on this? We have anything else? What do we got? You need any more?
Why is this up here? Who moved it? Someone should really learn not to touch things.
10, 9,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
hands off your display.
That's it, guys. There we go. It's finished. Let's see. Now comes the judging.
Teams, we wanted to see you roll out your wildest visions of a witch's new ride. Candied Cadavers, let's talk about it.
Our sea witch Hazel is on the market for a new broom, so she visits her local broom dealership for the brand new model. The witch is made from modeling.
So they're showing the display of the witch on the shipwreck. The witch looks okay. The display is nice, but the concept is not working. Look how beautiful the coral, the sugar-blown coral, and reefs and lobsters and crabs and desserts, the crustaceans and the water flowing sugar, but it's beautiful. Crashing waves, but the concept ain't working for me.
Added the texture of the rice cereal base. It was fresh and tart. The face on this witch is outstanding. I've never seen seaweed hair. This is incredible.
Thank you.
Monsters of Mayhem, you're up.
She found a giant beast trapped in an animal.
So now Monsters of Mayhem.
And then
You got the witch riding the dragon creature. It looks awesome. The dragon is huge. And the witch looks nice too. And the display looks real good. Like the back behind it. The backdrop looks nice.
Decided to make magic mushrooms. Candy peanuts.
And then the candy is magic mushrooms.
So a little bit of a bonbon.
You know, I really
Mushrooms.
didn't expect the flavors of candied peanuts to blend so well with the orange ganache, but it blended so well that I think.
So Shinmin likes it. And the shipwreck witch, everybody liked it surprisingly. But are they going to like it better than the dragon witch? Better than the motorcycle witch? I don't know.
I love that it's
Ooh, Shinmin said that the display in the background, the trees didn't look good. So they don't like the background of the display. What a shame.
Overall, I feel like you guys hit a home run with this one.
So they like the dragon and the witch, but the back display hated it. So now you have the witch riding the motorcycle. And the bad head, I'm sorry. The bad head looks horrible.
Also the movement sugar. Pumpkin is a bat face, and our cake is
The bat face looks horrible.
cereal wheels. We have a chocolate covered orange brandy marshmallow.
But you let me know what you think.
A milk base, drop it inside.
So they did like this.
Once it is dropped into a liquid, it
They did like this car bomb where they had milk and you dropped like this little candy and it turned the milk green. That was pretty cool.
I can tell exactly what she is right away. The hair being pulled back, the definition in her legs, the sugar vertebrae.
So Shinmin likes the motorcycle, likes the witch.
Complete. I think it's just
but
all
hates
the timing, unfortunately.
the Bathead. I told you. It looks incomplete.
That was a moon back there. You should have brought it up a little bit more so I could
And the
see it.
back display, the background, there is none. They don't like it. It's just like a weird sky.
There is a sense of movement about it, even in the backdrop.
Wow, I think they're going home.
Zombies.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Came to a store that pimps out
So now you have the witch riding
stealing
the
brand
coffin
new
surfboard with the fire coming out.
5,000. The backdrop is funded with.
And the backdrop is like a back alley? Or like a restaurant, back alley?
Is fondant, the witch, rice cereal treats, modeling chocolate, and wafer paper. Our police officer is.
So I understand now. She's running away from the police. And those two pumpkins were supposed to be police officers.
A really bright sunshine compote, but I feel like you didn't cook it long enough. And
Shinmin did not like the treat, the brains that bury inside the brain. She didn't like it.
You were going to do flames out of cold sugar because you've injured yourself with 350 degree sugar. Now it's a combination of wafer paper.
That lady that injured herself, that burned her hands on the glass sugar, I don't think she really burned her. Like, I mean, yeah, but not bad enough where she couldn't continue to, like, mold the sugar. I don't know. So that must have cost them.
Zesty Zombies. Thank you very
The
much.
judges did not like their display, guys.
Teams. The judges now need to come up with a decision.
So now the judges have to deliberate.
Each of the judges had something.
Place your bets, guys. Who do you think wins?
After hearing
And
that,
who goes home?
We weren't working together as a team, and our vision was not cohesive. This could be it for the Zesty.
This was tough judging this episode. So now it's the last final commercial until we find out who wins and who goes home. 4 teams, 1 goes home. Next episode, 3 teams left. So I thought that the witch riding the motorcycle was going to win. But the team was arguing, wasn't cohesive, wasn't working together. The bat head on the motorcycle was too big. They couldn't put the wheel on. So it was incomplete. The background was, it wasn't cohesive. So I think my prediction of the team winning is going to be wrong. But I think I don't know. I think the witch riding the dragon might win, but the problem with that was that Shinmin and the rest of the judges didn't like the background. It was supposed to be like a dark forest, but they said the trees didn't look like trees. They were too skinny. So I don't know. So who else could possibly win? You have the shipwreck, which was beautiful. Like you had all the blown sugar, like lobsters and waves and crustaceans and corals. It was beautiful. But the witch and the concept on top of the shipwreck or on top of the raft. But I wouldn't be surprised if they win, because I told you last episode, the team that the display broke, they got saved, and a perfectly good team that had nothing wrong with their display, but the concept was executed bad, they went home. And then you add in the small scare challenge, the team, in my opinion, with the worst concept of like ears inside of a coffin with earrings for Frankenstein. I thought that was the worst. But they won the small scare. So I don't know. So I think the witch riding the surfboard were like flying away from the pumpkin police officer. I don't know, because the judges were like half on it. Some liked it, some didn't like it, but everybody liked the shipwreck witch. But I think the concept was bad. And then the team with the witch riding the the dragon. They liked the witch and the dragon, but they didn't like the background. So this one's tough. And plus you have the desserts, the treats, that if it's too close to call between two teams, then they got to base it on the desserts. And I like the one dessert that was like a car bomb, when you had milk and then you dropped in the chocolate thing and it turned the milk green and you had to like drink it real fast. That was really a cool concept. So if you just joined me, guys, please like and subscribe to my channel. It's the last commercial before we find out who wins. So you got a witch riding a dragon with a terrible background. The judges didn't like it. Then you had a witch riding a motorcycle, and the judges didn't like any of it because it wasn't cohesive enough. The bat head on the front just was horrible. You got a shipwreck witch, and here we go. Back from commercial. This is it. They're deliberating right now.
Now, 4 displays, some strengths, some weaknesses. All right, let's talk about monsters.
So Monsters of Mayhem with the witch riding the dragon.
The color composition.
The judges liked
and
the dragon and the witch.
Great detail.
Great detail.
I think the trees in the back.
But the background trees were horrible.
Character. You know, Caesar's tasting had candied peanuts within a orange ganache filling.
And the tasty treat,
No.
Shinmin was okay. She didn't hate it, but she didn't love it. Now, the Candid Cadavers, the Shipwreck Witch.
Let's just talk about Orly. The guys are rock.
So they liked all the sugar-blown waves and crustaceans and surroundings.
Yeah,
But it's hard to see them from a distance, they're saying.
All those beautiful crustaceans. Similar to the display, Orly created so many textures in his tasting. There's the
So Shinmin likes the candy.
And who does not like chocolate and raspberry?
It was really good.
All right, let's talk about grave
So now Grave Expectations with the motorcycle, the witch riding the motorbike.
She's in this really bad.
She likes it, so they like the witch.
And it was such an ambitious thing to create an entire bat chopper.
It was a great idea. They couldn't finish it.
So they couldn't finish the Bat Chopper.
Great job on the bat face. I agree 100%.
The Bat Face is horrible.
She gave us a 2-part.
But they gave the treat with the car bomb thing.
It was simply magic. I've never seen.
That was really cool where they turned the milk green. So Shinmin loved it. Her favorite treat. So if it's close, she might decide on that. Finally, Zesty Zombies. Zesty Zombies with the witch riding the coffin surfboard, taking off with the fire behind it.
You have flames coming out that look that bad. It's such an awkward.
But they don't like the flames because it should have been out of pulled sugar. But the lady burned her hand on it.
Shelby's recipe, the cranberry was nice and tart, but she didn't really.
So the cranberry brains, Shinmin didn't like it.
Well, now it's time to send
And even the guest judge,
to their graves. Do we know who it is?
Mick Harrison, he didn't like the candy. They made a decision. This is it. Place your bets, guys. Who's the winner and who goes home?
Tonight's Spine Chiller Round, we ask you to trade in the boring old broom for your most imaginative vision of a witch's new ride. 2 teams continued to elevate their designs to soaring new heights. Monsters of Mayhem, Candied Cadavers. You both gave the judges exactly what they're looking for, creating the
So it's between the dragon and the shipwreck witch.
Pretty confident about this.
Oh my God.
We're going into next week with a win.
The winner of this challenge.
It's between them two. This is it.
Monsters of Mayhem. Congratulations.
I knew it. Monsters of Mayhem. The dragon with the witch. They won. My prediction was right. No, it wasn't. Wait. No, I thought I was wrong. Sorry, guys. I thought it was the motorcycle bike, but it was my second prediction. My second prediction was right. So now the team is going to go home between the witch riding the surfboard and the motorbike. Who goes home?
Expectations? You're done in this Halloween war.
grave expectations. They're going home.
Wrong with this one. There's too many elements that just didn't come together.
Wow.
Next year.
Oh my God, the motorbike went home.
Right, teams, just remember,
I was totally wrong.
only gets tougher.
Wow, they went home.
Going to the next
The
round,
team with the
to work
witch riding the surfboard got saved. You know why they got saved? Because of the spooky treat. That car bomb saved them. Oh my God. There you go, guys. That's the episode is finished. I can't believe that the one team I thought was going to win, the Bat Chopper with the witch, they went home. And the team with the witch riding the surfboard, they went home because the other team, yeah, they went home, I think. So until next time, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to be doing a live stream next Friday of the new live episode of Haunted Live, and then a live stream on Saturday of the new Ghost Adventurers, and then also next Sunday for the new episode of Halloween Wars. So please like and subscribe until next time. Thank you so much, guys.